Well, if you want to be a mod, you know, it's pretty much a shoe-in. As long as, you know, you show up once in a while. What's the, face of the enemy? I gotta speak with Dylan.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in a made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall.
Yeah, Maximus going out to see a movie, so I hope it's worth it. For their sake. Exhausted. My god.
Fuck, if they're in there, we go around that way. No.
V Shroomers joining for that, and got some good practice on other killers for potential achievements. What are V Shroomers? Is that your is that your community? I V Shroomer?
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch.
Great name, honestly.
6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Heptonstall, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned.
I'm gonna snooze ads for a little bit. Just get things rolling.
Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You
What?
see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye
Hold
out
on.
for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
I have to go.
Me too.
You're telling me that there's an entire community based on mushroom themed streamers? I only know two. I know you, and Dodger. I don't know Dodger. I wish I did. They seem like a great person. But they're also a mushroom themed VTuber.
Watch the place while you're gone.
That is such a niche group to be a part of, and that's amazing. I am, like, actually jealous that that exists.
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just keep managing.
When am I getting invited to a VTuber community? I don't even know where I'm going. Sure.
Lots of interesting data.
That's truly awesome to see.
I heard that he voluntarily entered captivity.
Welcome back.
Oh, yours is a yeah. I assumed yours was a Mario nod, given how big of a Nintendo fan you are.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine, a researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
Thank you for lurking. Blackrock.
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used Blackrock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives! So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging. Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her.
She's so weird and I love it.
This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. And with him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it.
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the hiss resonance. I mean, in theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here.
Who doesn't love a mad scientist?
How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. They're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course.
We got this place up and running together, Emily. I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
Hey,
Oh, where is bro at?
And they said good stock management.
And Daisy. Do I have to take the elevator?
Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us what's going on. Information's always
No. Am I missing the sign that says Central Executive? Elevator. Cafeteria.
endangering us by bringing a hiss in. If Trench was still around, he'd have stopped us.
Oh.
The thunders who distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. You are a worm through time. The thunders who distorts you.
Ew.
Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a near you. You walk as the patrol. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunders who
Why did his hand disappear?
Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunders who distorts you.
That's
Happiness
Dylan.
comes, white pearls,
Can
but
you hear
yellow
me?
and red in the eye. Through a
Come
mirror
on,
inverted
Dylan.
is made right.
I'm here.
By the door.
I found you.
Through the surface into the wet. You've always been a near you. You walk as the patrol.
Do you know who I am?
You know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jessie. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes.
You can talk to him.
It's the yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right.
Nothing in here.
Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jessie Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jessie, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
The hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
Dude, so off of this fucking rock.
Every time, the thunder's home distorts you.
Every time I gotta talk to this guy.
White pearls, the yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror.
Damn it, yeah. Let's go logistics. All right. Is there a way in there? Oh. I can open it now.
Mark Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st dive. Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending patient for X-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? God, it burst right out of him. Call Black! Get Marshall!
Close. Shortcut? Not really. Oh, yeah. Look at that hand. Okay. I'm unsure what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Easy peasy.
So why is it his blocking it? Alright. Seems to be going in the right direction. That way. Have I been in here yet? No. I think I was in here. Oh! Self-reflection.
To find new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
Who's P7? Hitting the damn wall. It all worked out. Neat little corner. Rifles. From Alan Wake. Another one.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't dash and don't scream much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Damn.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
Ordinary.
Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. Right, the boy, Dylan Faden, Prime Candidate 6, and the sister as well. Well, once we catch up with her, but the boy, that's so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
I don't think they did. No subject was alone during this outburst. You again. I told you to leave me alone. Why you showed me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do. I can do anything about. Stop showing me her. I can't do any. I don't care anymore. And I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will take my own brains off. It means getting rid of you. I don't want you here to get the fucking message. Subject, repeat the phrase fuck off numerous times. Autopsy findings, blunt force injuries to the head and neck, extensive trauma to abdominal region, A, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, B, fracture of the spinal cord between L1 and L2 vertebrae, C, avulsions, fractures of the 3rd through the 10th ribs, left and right, 3, blunt force injuries of the extremities, A, abrasions, lacerations, and...
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
That's a name. Boy for Sue. Thank you for following. Much appreciated. Dislocation of the left and right elbow. Dislocation of the left and right knee. Alright, so what was first? Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigations. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of redacted memory loss. She was later directed in treatment. The treatment, it was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event: FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman. Refer to the Creator's Dilemma. And the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe the event was a result of a forceful perception of the subject reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential this is a word. I always forget how to pronounce this word. Seen Prime Candidate Program. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York, and Olympia. Agents interview Clay Stewart and suspected minor paratiliterian. It's fucking sensitivity. He was placed He was placed under sensitive under indefinite surveillance. Jesus. A modernization was established at Cauldron Lake to alert Bureau of any future activity. An unconfirmed thresholds manifestation of the Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE. in which the reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. The event response: Mr. Kirkling, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13, 2010, by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker. See redacted. An AWE event was taking place in the Bright Falls, Washington River event, investigated in 1970, 1976, and 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literal agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who was the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived on the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted to refer to in 1970, Thomas Zane, 1976, 1978, Odin Anderson, and Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to redacted. Instigator eyewitnesses report highlights of an old light switch, possible object of power. That redacted was missing. Wake was found not at the scene. Was not found at the scene. Reports claimed he dived into the lake, but nobody was recovered in the search. I'm good at reading, by the way. I do what I do.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
He's so gorgeous. Candidate outfit.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
It's got a dog.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Yeah, dog! Oh, wrong guy. Oh. Up played by the cardboard box. Is it a stapler or is it an alternate item? Oh. He was waiting.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Yeah. New York City subway.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Nothing over? Really? Cool.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's the whole thing.
Damn you. I flapped it? No. Wait, maybe slowly but surely? Maybe I'm thinking too much? Clearly thinking too much.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Oh, forgot about this way. I love when they fucking get hit by me pulling something. That's the funniest shit in the world. Ooh, plane. Why is there no note on it? Junior agent. Oh. Oh my god, cardboard boxes do so much. Secrets? Secrets? Oh man, it's bright down here.
listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident. But this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but there's still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Flor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
I like that show.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
I try. Always one of those just randomly showing up.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Mm-hmm. What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It's breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Reasonable crash out, dude. Just give him a fucking calendar. I'd act the same way if I didn't know what day it was.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Oh, I love it. I'm off it.
We found a slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? that you believe Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse.
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Nobody ever fucking listens. The Fadens, man. Nobody's taking them seriously.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Oof. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located. Oh, this is the thing. The airplane. Sin City, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the rejected AWE and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment center. Brought there through the New York subway tunnel, special access, abandoned tracks, blah blah blah. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for redacted, and initial readings have been taken by a research team. There's no altered status yet been detected. Cleveland. Willow's AWE shipping manifest. A hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil, redacted, pieces of various sizes and colors, animal carcass, possibly canine, rusty metal bucket, a leather wallet, an 8 shotgun cartridge, all materials to go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Brother. I can't read. The first slide was room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was a secret playhouse. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. It was me, and he had asthma. And his gang, Tom, and his gang, Freddie, Hugo, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Second slide would be called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. It was a shack and phone line. It smelled like flowers there. Powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been caused because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control in dreams. Everything was melting, and then there was when we come out, everything had melted around the projector. Oh shit! All right. Neil was really into it. He found out we'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. He thought Neil had lost his mind in the meadows. Then Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. After what happened at school, Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom, and we saw that they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They've been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter, or something very dark. The Knot mother lived in there with her babies, children, and I don't know She was feeding Tom and other milk. They were changing into little monsters. We call them dung monkeys. Am I missing some? Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More kids from the town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and then we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. That was just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil had a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. He liked being a dog. It's so odd. The projector turned off, so she changed the slide to the hand. I heard immediately she promised to help JF, therapy session, whatever. Jesse said we could call Polaris because she was doing stars at school. More bullshit. I'm so awful at this reading. An AWEs occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by the object of power discovered by children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open a doorway to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of a town adult population. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden and Jesse Faden were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darlin arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended. The team just found Faden children who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped with the agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. Details are largely based on the interviews conducted by the Dylan Faden and the obtained therapy session of Jesse Faden as a circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that the accounts provided for all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan Faden claims that there were 8 slides in the projector. Jesse Faden mentions 9. The Bureau found out one intact slide and burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jason Faden is believed the individual responsible for the burning slides. Notes. Dr. Dahlin has ordered the entirety of the Ordinary dump to be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides and other alternate material. Due to the limited space of the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. I'm not reading shit. It's gonna be a big old fight. Yeah, there it is. Where the fuck that go? I must have died. Really? Same barrel. Who's that? Ow! I can't move. What?
We should check that lab.
Nothing else here. I love the color of this room.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Okay, try this again. Oh. Maybe not. I'll go back to executive area. First off, outfit, thank you.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing. I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, "Not quite, Professor," and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench? Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely Hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the Hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other Hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right?
We can fly and be what we're meant to be. We can be bees. Good news.
I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
What about an inlier?
I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
Got my new PJs on.
Did you hear that the Hiss prisoner they captured was the director? What if she's working with the Hiss? Isn't it strange she showed up just when they did?
Yeah, I was asking myself the same question. She's fired as soon as this shit's over. Why am I making shoe sounds while I'm not wearing shoes?
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him. I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. And something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
Why does his PJs not have P6 on the back?
Maybe I can learn more about the Hiss from him. Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit. That's fascinating, but let's talk about the Hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the Hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
How many fucking dreams he's got?
Was taking a shine to Pope. Explains a lot.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss in. If Trench was still around, he'd have stopped us.
Please. Trench was part of the same shadowy group that are responsible for every disaster this country's ever seen.
Zachariah Trench was a national hero. Keep your conspiracy nonsense to yourself.
Lots of errors on this form.
These people really like just.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Yeah? Alright, Alan Wake. Wait, is this DLC? I fear it's DLC. Let's just stick to what we're doing. Oh my god! found a tape in here and I have no idea what it's for. Oh!
Disappearing ducks. Great.
I go the wrong way. Oh. This one. Fuck, I just exploded myself. God damn it. Fuck off. Oh my god, I'm so slow. Something over here. What happened here? What are you wearing? You break the glass? Nope. Right. Is that all that's in here?
Why'd they keep an altered item here?
Debrief for Mirror Excursion 7C. Subject is Agent Hardy. Hardy spent approximately 3 hours in the mirror. It's the longest time on record. Can you describe your experience inside Agent Hardy? Agent Hardy is physically healthy. All tests have come back clean. Yet the speech issue has persisted for hours. Calm down, Agent. It could be psychosomatic, but the fact that this only occurred after returning from the mirror makes a paranatural explanation more likely. I recommend a battery of tests and a Class Orange quarantine.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm pushing buttons.
Looks like there's a mirror in there.
Can I get in there?
The shutters in the image look different. What am I missing?
Maybe reverse it?
What do these shutters do?
Wait, how does that look? 2 up, 1 down. 3 down, 1 up. Door's open though. Why is the door open in the image but not the thing? What am I missing? We have one that I haven't tried yet, yeah? 2 down. Brother. Feels like this will be easier. And I'm doing it. Okay, I guess just switch him now. He's down. Or wait. Am I an idiot? Or is it far up? Far down, or up. So good luck. Down. Up. Up.
Something
up. My mod wasn't here for question of the day, so.
Wait, that didn't sound right. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh God.
Did you see that? Someone's in there. No det finns här pröv. That's not good. Green exit.
Nothing but a pale imitation.
Death from the bear.
Where's green exit?
Am I gonna be able to shoot missiles later on? They're really cool.
Pale imitation.
I can't throw back wherever that is. I just got dodge. I got like a heat seeker on it. Yeah. Alright, now she's flying. Got that shit too. Ugh. Oh, cheap shot. I got missiles. Oh.
Better be all right. That explains why they locked this mirror up.
Did I get anything out of that? All right. Now, how's this?
Hier nog geen gasten sneeuw, schurk up ze doen. Er kan maar met zich aan was. Niks right here. He them scoff but not zero. He draw nog niet zit cash bus. He sniffs and jerks scary more fear me.
What? I can't understand you. You need to listen. I saw something in there. There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror.
So I off that sister how she sleeps at the me I'm not fast definitely so he as if say either understand.
Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All of you? There's something in that fucking mirror.
Snatch the light knock. Niet nog knocks half the net set favorite up and then with around. Ja, dan misschien ook het waarschijnlijk best geen maar ik ben nog niet naar de verder. Kan je nog zitten kaffen dat ik aan mijn sokasie moet.
what the Bureau was doing with this thing. Well, it's cleansed now. The hiss is gone. It's dealt with.
What do I keep muting? How does that keep happening? I haven't hit anything.
I need the containment protocols for every altered item or object of power with audio.
Send a team to contact Langston and get that.
Tell him that the hiss work through sound. So any countermeasures designed for similar intelligence.
That's the blocks.
I don't. Talking about the costume that Isich had? I don't know how to get that one.
We'll watch the place while you're gone.
I wasn't able to loot anything off of her. I could probably go back to the mirror. See, I didn't see anything in there. Unless I get her somewhere else. So we'll go back on the surface, see if anything's changed. Yeah. Oh, here it is.
Since little Topher is taking a trip with his father into the world outside our wonderful bureau, I think it's a good time to talk about secrets. Who can tell me what a secret is?
It's something you hide from everyone so they don't get scared.
Partially correct, Topher. A secret is something you don't tell anyone outside the bureau, because people outside the Bureau
aren't ready for the truth of reality.
Very good.
No interruptions.
Tell someone a secret, you're hurting their brains very badly. Now, let's review what exactly is or isn't a secret. First, we have a rainbow. Secret or not secret?
Not secret.
Correct. And the true version of rainbows?
Secret.
Correct. Cats?
Not secret.
Correct. And the Alpine Chimera?
Secret.
Topher. Too many slip-ups and your father will have to go on vacation without you. You don't want to end up like Meg, do you?
What? What happened to Meg? I'm not allowed to go outside anymore.
Correct.
Is Meg played by Jesse Faden? No, not Meg Thomas. God, no, not Meg Thomas. Where's this guy? I have the high ground. Oh, he's got it. Where am I going? Whoa! They're still going? Oh my god, this is so unnecessary. What was the point of that? Ow. I gotta go to the maze? I feel like I do. go change into the new outfit first.
Good luck out there.
Evil Jesse. Can we ask Pope about the mirror?
Hello again.
No. Shh. With the recent arrival of Redacted, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise the young. Agent, I assume. There are no other Redacted for Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn a frightening new concept. Solution. Redacted will require a slow, Redacted, friendly introduction to apparent natural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain for the dangers of living in the Bureau, but also show a fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at the local community center. We have a research staff build the sets and records, record the footage, and even do the voices. It will be good for morale and guarantee Redacted will respond positively to these videos. We expect a Redacted to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats. But, as television has proven for years, Redacted love puppets. Hell yeah, look at that. I was 9 or something when I found Dad's Old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. The proposal was to finally determine the precise nature of the reflected space within the altered item. It is a transplanar, psychologically generated. Have I taken control yet? Nope. Or rooted within our own dimension. How does altered item know the space of its vicinity? Well, enough to reflect it. Why does it reflect some materials but not others? Is this space a parallel reality? If so, then we need to consider that while we possess the physical end of the mirror, someone else owns the other. What purpose might we use for it? Can they walk through it with in their own world? What are their motives? Lastly, to what purpose does the altered item produce the reflected or individuals that enter? Can these reflected entities leave the altered item? Or, with all altered items, we need attempted to distinguish this behavior redacted. AI 60, the mirror reflects, does not reflect its surroundings with perfect accuracy. The environment seen as glass contains slight distinctions. It is unknown why the mirror does this. If this is any redacted, then it is something we can't perceive. The popular theory is that a mirror has a goal in mind, that it reflects the world it wishes were real, subtly replacing our with our own reality within its own. While certainly far-fetched, the theory is worth noting. Here's a warning not to underestimate the mirror, especially designed BlackRock panels have been installed to prevent access from outside or the mirrors. I'm running out of breath. There's so many fucking words in these pages. For added security, particular arrangement of the panels is required. Also, my mouth is getting dry from reading so fucking much. There's so much reading in this goddamn game. Ugh. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world. Inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and changing channel in every room but one, the single differing television will spontaneously align incoming frequencies. The experiment seemed like a failure until they observed the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team. Psychological examinations of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Jesus. I don't need to read those. I'm gonna go grab a drink.